Van Dog, founder of the International Bujinkan Dojo Association, where we take you from beginner to master in the art of Bujinkan Ninjutsu and Budo Taijutsu. The study in the arts of Soke Masaki Hatsumi from Noda City, Japan. And what I'm here today to talk to you about is my brand new Budo Taijutsu course. The Budo Taijutsu course has been put together because, well, frankly, I studied in the art of ninjutsu. That's what I first really got into. I love the art of the ninja. And I went to ninth dan in that, which was the highest you could get. You got a rank in Ninpo Taijutsu. And then Hatsumi Sensei started his teachings of the Budo Taijutsu. And from there it's gotten really diverse in its application and its principles and its concepts. And he took the aspects of the 9 schools, if you will. Primarily we trained in 6 of the schools, and the taijutsu of that, and the ideas and principles, a little bit in the other 3 schools. But since then, it's that training from the 1980s and early 1990s of the Ninpo Taijutsu, the Budo Taijutsu has really not been marked out. Actually what it is. It's ideas, principles, concepts of movement, and it's changed a lot drastically. Even though we use the wazas from the different schools, they've been shortened and modified, and the hinkas and the variations and the combinations of them all. So it became pretty confusing to students. I want people to start with the foundation of the whole overall schools, and that's what I have in my Shodan course. And that's what you should really study first. Doesn't mean that you can't study this while you're going along, but you really want to study the ninjutsu training. Well, gosh, I guess because that's what I started in. That's why I loved it, was the art of the ninja and everything about that. But the Budo Taijutsu takes a lot of all those teachings deeper, and that's why we start studying wazas with the IBDA at Nidan. We continue studying the ninjutsu all the way through too, because we want to study the Ninpo and the philosophy and the aspects of what it is to be in the arts. But I want to grasp that. So coming to the Budo Taijutsu, I started feeling that there was a real need for people to understand the real true ideas and principles of that. And to mark it out, to map it out, because it hasn't been done by Soke or really anybody else that I know of in this art. So what I did is I was brainstorming for a taikai that I was doing. I always have a theme for those. And the thought was, what are the most important lessons that I've ever learned from my teacher? What are the most important principles, concepts of the movement, of the taijutsu? What were those most important aspects? And I started thinking about it, and all of a sudden I couldn't stop writing. I just wrote note after note after note after note. I put all that information and stuff down, and I put it into play, and I started asking some of my other instructors the same questions. So I got a group of students together. We did an event. I filmed the event after I put forward my best principles on it. And what became of that came into this Budo Taijutsu course. It has 11 DVDs by myself and other instructors of their most important lessons that they learned. And then we mapped it out, and I put it into a 236-page manual with, listing out their ideas and principles and other things and stuff from the art. So with the instructors, we went through all these principles, and I listed out and I wrote out all the principles and wrote out concepts and ideas of the principles and stuff that we were teaching. Each instructor did that, so you have all that information. And then I took, because some of the basis of the Budo Taijutsu and of the teachings has always been the heaven, man, and earth teachings of the Tenshi Gen. That was the original Shidoshi scrolls from Soke Hatsumi and even from Takamatsu that gave to him on the basis for the teaching. So I took, over the years, I've had a lot of notes when I deeply went through that material. So I put all my notes and the Shidoshi scroll information also in this so that you have a basis for some other study. This will help take your Budo Taijutsu to the next level, because it is the master principles for myself and 9 other instructors. So it will give you a basis of really taking your Taijutsu further to the next level. So, check it out, and you know what? I'll see you on the mat. I'm really excited about this course, as you can tell. I'm passionate about it because I know that it's changed lives, and I know that it possibly could change yours. So check it out. click on a link below, get started on this course. I know that you'll absolutely love it as other people do. And I'll see you on the mat.